All right, so this note payable is issued at face value, and the hard part of doing all these notes payable is setting them up because they can come at you in all different ways, okay? So this one is a note payable issued at face value on 1/1/20. It's a 3-year note, $10,000. The 10% interest is payable annually on 12/31 of each year. Okay, so there's no like payment that's going to be part principal and part interest like we did in the last one. This is going to be set up a little bit differently, and this is where you have to sort of think through each problem. So if we start with the little chart, 1/1/20, so what happens here? Well, we've got a note with a carrying value of $10,000. And then what are the cash flows going to be like on this? Well, 12/31/20, we're going to have to pay some interest. So how much is the interest going to be? Okay, so it's a $10,000 note, 10% annual interest. We don't have to adjust the interest rate because it's payable annually. Okay, so that would be, we're going to make an interest payment of $1,000, and our interest expense will be $1,000. The carrying value of that note is still going to be $10,000. We haven't paid off any of it, okay? We're going to do the same thing. It's a 3-year note, so 12/31/21, 12/31/22. We're going to make another interest payment each of those years. It'll be for interest expense. Carrying value didn't change. And then on 1/1/23, we're going to pay out, this shouldn't say interest payment, this should just say payment. We're going to pay out $10,000 to pay off the note, and the carrying value will go to 0. So in this instance, when we go to make the journal entries, we've got the basis for them here. On 1/1/20, we get the cash, and we've got a note payable of the $10,000. And then for each of the 3 years at 12/31, and I'm going to do the journal entry once, but 12/31/20, 21, and 22, we would go interest expense, and we have to make the cash payment. So which simply the journal entry is just describing what's happening here. So that would be, you'd have 3 journal entries, one each year, for $1,000. And then on 1/1/23, we pay off the note payable, we write the check, and we are free and clear. So with these notes payable, most of the battle is just sort of getting this figured out as to, okay, what's going on in this problem, what are we actually paying, and then based on that, once you get that figured out, you can do the journal entries.